right, dude. Let's kick it off again, and welcome everybody to Roll 88 of Guy Party Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Al, and joined as always by Matt on the line there. I can't talk today. Blah, 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 blah.
That's me.
We are Guy Party. That's Matt. I'm Al. This is Roll 88, 80th episode. This is a podcast about movies, video games, comics. Any relative pop culture items that come up that we find interesting, and pretty much everything in between, and outside of that too. So check us out on Instagram, guys, guy_party_pod. Send us some feedback emails at guyparty91 guyparty91@gmail.com. Yep, that one. And you guys can catch us on Twitch probably any day of the week. If you guys watch the video versions of this, you can catch our Twitch handles and stuff there as well on the bottom of the screen down there. So with that out of the way, we can kick off what has been going on in our lives this past week. Anything of note? Anything interesting? The world is going to shit.
I was gonna say it feels like it's a lot of chaos, if we're being honest.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot of nothing, I'll tell you that.
No, it's far from it, unfortunately.
So it's the elephant in the room right now. We have to address this because literally
Al is pregnant.
Yeah, it's a feat of scientific nature. I don't even know, it's miraculous, but yes.
With an elephant.
With the amount of pizza I've been eating, I feel like
He's gonna give birth to an elephant.
Yep. Birth to an elephant. He's gonna have a huge trunk, let me tell you.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Yes.
Okay.
His trunk is gonna be long, and he can drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so the coronavirus is literally affecting everything from production of movies and TV shows being put on hold to sporting events being canceled to E3 and other large conferences and whatnot being canceled and pushed and postponed to live tapings of television not having audiences, and it's just like, and there's no toilet paper on top of that. Can't even wipe your own ass.
Yeah.
So
Kind of sucks.
Dude, literally everything is being affected. I went to the grocery store today. I just want to get some chicken and some eggs. Fuck that. Nothing, dude. Nothing. And the whole
Check a
meat
gas
department,
station for like eggs.
I guarantee they're gone too. Dude, like everywhere. We went to Sam's Club. Sam's Club was like closed.
Yeah.
There's like a whole line outside because they had to restock shelves. It was closed to stock shelves.
Been any cases like reported or anything nearby you?
Yeah, 3.
Like in Cheyenne?
2 in Cheyenne, and the one fucking dude is like, he didn't want to be quarantined, so he just left. He's like, no, I'm gonna go home. I was like, oh, dude, like, fuck you. Plus, he traveled, so apparently he showed all the symptoms and whatnot, feverish, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. He had traveled recently, I don't know where, but he showed all the symptoms and refused to be quarantined. Self-quarantined. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. It's like, fucking dick. Like, so, and like down in Denver and stuff, there's a lot of cases. Down in Larimer County where Ashley works, there's been a lot of cases. Her spring break's been extended. So schools are closed around us for like 3 fucking weeks.
I think schools in my area are closed for 2 weeks, I think.
Dude, I can't, I don't, like, this is blowing my mind. Like, I don't.
Yeah, it's.
Has anything like this been.
Well, I mean, I feel like over the past, 15 years or so, like, we've had, like, all these health scares with, like, Ebola probably being the most recent, but then there's, like, the avian flu, the swine flu, mad cow disease, SARS. I guess we were talking before we recorded.
Yeah.
The last SARS outbreak was another strain of the coronavirus.
COVID virus. So this is COVID-19. There's been 18 previous strains.
Yeah.
I think SARS was one of them. The severe acute respiratory syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, even this one too, like, it scars your lungs. You have reduced lung capacity for life.
Which is
which
why they say, like, you're going to feel like you have symptoms of the flu, but unless you are having, fatigue and trouble breathing, like, you don't have the coronavirus. It's probably just the flu.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, if you're showing that stuff, they say, don't go into the doctor, call the doctor first, tell them, and then they take it from there.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense because they're trying to quarantine everyone and then go from there. Obviously, there's a lot of issues with the government not doing as good of a job as they should be doing or could have done to prepare for this, but we will not get into that because we try to avoid politics.
Yeah. I don't like to touch that stuff. But Swig City.
Yep.
But what does this mean? I don't know. What's going to come of it? Again, I don't know. How long is it going to last? Not sure. Hopefully, with the warmer weather coming, it'll go away. But I was reading things like it doesn't behave like that.
I thought I've heard that as it gets warmer, it's going to be harder for this virus strain to survive on surfaces and stuff. Or maybe they were just talking about the normal flu in general and hoping it reacts the same way.
I thought I read something somewhere that some doctor was like, this doesn't behave that same way, but I fucking hope it does because, I was talking to my wife and I was like, kind of take this for granted, like just going grocery shopping, how easy, and like every week it's almost like in my mind it's like, it's guaranteed. We'll go next week. We'll go next Saturday. We'll go next Saturday. It's fine. And now it's like you try to go to the fucking grocery store. It's like, well, there's nothing on the shelves, dude.
Yeah,
nothing. I
think you texted me that, and I was like, I'm gonna try and go at like 6 a.m. tomorrow or Tuesday or something. And
good luck. There's a fucking line. Hope
there's stuff. Like, worst comes to worst, if I go to Wawa to get lunch one day, I'll just grab like a bunch of the cans of soup and stuff and just.
That's what we did.
Eat soup for the next 2 weeks.
Soup was like running out when we got there, so we got like, I don't know, a couple cans of soup.
Yeah.
Like, maybe 6.
I mean,
got some tissues. We got tissues.
At least
that's cool.
That's good. You can wipe your butt with those, actually.
I know. That's what we got. We got like 4 boxes.
Nice.
Of the little boxes.
Because you can't get toilet paper because people are hoarding it and selling it for obscene prices, which apparently Amazon and the government is actually starting to crack down on. They're like, this is fucking illegal, and shutting down accounts. And I hope they're going after those people.
I think so. I saw on Reddit there was a dude that bought 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer and was selling them on Amazon for like they didn't disclose how much, but it said in an article beneath it like somebody saw like $70 a bottle.
Jesus,
dude, like what a fucking asshole. I don't think hand sanitizer works all that well. You just kind of spread it around.
If it said if you have it with at least 60% alcohol, it is effective. Apparently, it's not as effective as using just normal hand soap for 20 seconds.
Yeah. Plus, that just washes it at least down the drain too.
Yeah.
If it doesn't kill it, at least washes you clean. But
theoretically.
Anyway, I mean, this dude, he got shut down, and he's like, they asked him in an interview. They interviewed the dude, and he's like, "Are you sorry that you did this?" He's like, "It took him like 30 seconds to respond."
No, he's not sorry then.
No, I'm not sorry. I was like, "You're a fucking dick." He's like, in a business, sometimes there's wins and losses. I was like, how is it a business to fucking?
Is he reporting that on his income? Is he reporting that on his IRS tax income?
I don't know.
Is he self-employed now, just doing that?
His shirt said "Family Man, Family Business." I was like, "You're a fucking chud." Like, how do you like? I don't know.
If I was the IRS, I'd be like, that guy.
Fuck this guy.
We're going after this guy at the end of the tax season. Can't wait to see, where he got all this money from.
Yeah, right. But he was like, dude, why would you ever want to be interviewed for that? You're going to be the most hated person on the fucking planet. But whatever. I mean,
luckily I've been seeing like Wegmans and Costco and like other retailers have now posted like, hey, because of short supplies and like the panic and stuff, you are allowed this many cartons of milk or cartons of egg, this many gallons of milk, this many that. Not going to let you buy any more than that. Which, obviously, it's not hard for someone to just go store to store or, like, go in groups and, like if you and your wife were to go together, buy separately. But it at least makes it a little bit harder. No, you're still there for me.
Okay, cool, sorry.
It still makes it a little bit harder for them to do it.
Yeah. What's stopping that person from? Okay, it's me, my wife, and 4 kids. what's stopping us from each getting 2 cartons each, going in 4 separate lines, 5 separate lines, and checking out? Like,
Yep.
I'm sure assholes are doing that.
Oh,
but
100%.
At least they're trying to put that into effect.
They're doing their best, yeah.
Sam's Club, dude. Even Sam's Club, you went there, and there was not one fucking roll of TP in bulk. You know, you can buy like fucking 19 rolls. In a bag.
Yeah.
There's nothing, dude. Nothing. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, I've never seen this kind of widespread panic before. And you know what? It's not really. There's no shortage. It's just the fact that fucking morons feel like they're gonna have to sit home for 2 weeks, and I need 7,000 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, like, why do you need more than, like, all right, family of 5, everyone gets sick. You go through maybe a case of like a 18-pack or 20-pack of toilet paper. That's like, I feel like that's really high on it. So, like,
2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, maximum.
Because I think I've heard, like, you can get diarrhea with this. So, like, okay, like,
Take
a case
afterwards.
max. That's what I was honestly thinking. I'm like,
That's
so
what you said.
I got an email today from the gym saying we're closing. They're saying if you can, we still expect you to do like full work from home or remotely.
Yeah.
My job, I can't do a lot of that in, but I'm gonna see what they need me to do so I can at least get hours. But I was thinking that was like, if I were to get it and I was just shitting my brains out, I would just hop in the shower afterwards. It's gonna be a little bit disgusting, but
right. But hey, I mean, if you can't get access to what you fucking need, you know,
yeah,
you might as well just do that, right?
Or just go to CVS, buy a Tootsie Roll, and
Tootsie Roll.
You know, they'll give you 7 foot longer seat, and you'll be good.
There you go. Paper cuts for days.
People kept making fun of CVS for all these longer seats, and now it's going to turn into toilet paper or something useful.
They were prepping us this entire time.
Yep.
Those sons of bitches.
Yep.
They knew. It's
should have seen it coming.
It's crazy. Everything's getting postponed.
Yeah.
I don't know. It blows
Pretty
my
much
mind.
every sport has been suspended for the season.
School, like, they're probably gonna be closed for longer than 2 or 3 weeks. Honestly, because dude, what's the biggest fucking cesspool that you can think of? Elementary schools, like, just kids are just like sick and just passing that shit around, man. Oh,
now,
man, I don't know.
So to kind of go along with this, let me ask you this.
Sure.
I thought about this the other day. Are gyms in your area closed down?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I've been checking daily.
I could imagine.
We haven't gone since Friday, so
I don't blame you. But follow-up question to this then, and I feel like this could go either way. Would this make you think about buying your own, like,
I thought about it already.
Setup.
Thought about it already.
Yeah.
I thought about it already. Yeah. Because I mean, literally, you can get by with, like, you can get a squat, like a squat rack or something.
A bench.
I mean, granted, well, I mean, the squat rack could be a bench. Like, if you just get like a bench, you can use that as like your, like, on the safety bars. You can put it down and use that as like your bench, as long as you get a bench, like an actual.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you would need a bench, like a squat rack, and then get a bench of some sort.
Yeah, but they're not that. The squat rack's expensive. The weights are what's really expensive. But yeah, I was thinking about it. Honestly, I can like rig something up here in the basement probably.
I was gonna say, now that you own a house, you probably have a room that you could potentially do it in. Yeah,
I can make do somewhere.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. I mean, even the garage.
Yeah,
even the garage. You can get ones that fold down, like they have little arms like this, and they have like 2 little actuation points, and you just kind of put them up against the wall.
Okay.
And drop it back down, and it goes into like a full rack. I mean, but they're a little bit expensive. But if you weigh it out, I mean, one of those is the price of your gym membership for the year.
I was gonna say, if it depending on the price, like depending on what you pay for a gym membership a month, like it may only take a year or two. It pays itself off.
Recoup the cost. Exactly. I was actually thinking about where we can put it somewhere, you know, and yeah, I was mulling
gym
it over.
or garage might be a little bit hard because in the winter, especially where you are, probably gets really fucking cold. You probably want to get like a space heater or something to go along with that.
Heater. Yeah, I mean, but then again, you know, exercising and stuff elevates your body temperature a little bit, get you moving, get your heart going. So
I don't know how much that helps when it's fucking negative 10 degrees.
No, but I mean, you may do.
You would need a space heater probably where you are.
You got a fucking parka on, gloves, like snow boots.
Losing that water weight by sweating, man.
That's fucking hilarious.
Um,
No, but seriously, I thought about that. But then again,
Okay.
like, there's something to be. I actually told this to Ashley. I was doing a little bit of a workout today. There's something like I don't like working out at home really because like this.
that was what I. It's like
It's-
when you go to the
it's a
gym, you're
relaxing
in that
place.
mindset. When you're at
Let's
home,
go
you're at
time.
home.
You're at home. It's like relaxing time. I want to sit
Which
down.
is-
Like, yeah,
Like I've heard of people that can work remotely for their job and like work from home. And a lot of people are
Mhm.
like, I don't like working at home. I have to go to a coffee shop or something. Like if when I'm home, I'm not in that work mindset.
when I'm home, I don't feel like I should be working.
Yeah.
Like
So they're like,
I get
I
what
go
you're
to a
saying.
coffee shop to work or
But-
something like that.
in this current situation, it's probably not a good idea.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying for like
Mhm.
the whole gym mindset, like
Yeah.
I was like, I bet if I ask him this, he's also probably gonna have that reasoning of gym is gym time, home is not gym time.
that is exactly it. But again, if you can find the space in your house and dedicate that space
Yeah.
as that zone, you can do it. I mean, yeah.
Especially
but I don't
for
know.
someone like you that has been bodybuilding and in that mindset of working out.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have an easier time of making that transition over someone that like, it goes 2 to
Yeah.
3 times a week, just to stay in somewhat like healthy
Decent-
shape and not
yeah,
like
I get you.
hardcore working out type thing like you do every day.
Yeah. I mean, some of this stuff's expensive. I'm looking at stuff,
Yeah.
but like,
I could imagine.
but then again, it could make up for itself in a year or so.
Yeah.
You can make it work.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. But anyway. Anything game wise or movie wise or show wise that you've been watching, doing, playing that is of interest new this week? Anything on your
Oh,
plate
now we're
that way?
talking
'Cause
about our weeks.
I guess so, because like I feel like we can talk about this for literally like a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll
what this
come full circle and come back to around this.
I'm sure. But
with some
what's
news
been
has
going
been-
on gaming wise or comic wise or
Dude,
anything
it's,
that you're reading?
So I actually have 4 comics right there that I still have yet to take out of the Amazon box just because I've been too busy gaming.
I mean, that's a good thing though, right? Right?
Yeah, but now with like the
Yeah.
next like week or two with not having to go into work necessarily, like I'm not going to be able to game 16 hours a day, so I'm sure I'll get some reading done or watching TV shows I'm trying to catch up on.
Those are
What?
rookie numbers. Get those numbers up, son. 16 hours. Come on.
Hey. All right, relax. All right, I like
chill,
my sleep.
Yeah.
But gaming wise, like, knocked out a bunch of achievements recently.
I saw that.
In
saw
Ori
that.
and the Blind Forest, like standard edition, I've 3 achievements left to get.
Oh, there you go.
They're probably the most annoying ones, which is complete the whole game without using an ability point. So I have to beat the whole game without using one. Earn all the skills in the ability tree
Ooh, okay, that could be just as hard.
and find all secrets. Now, keep in mind, in the standard edition, once you beat the game, you can't go back into it. And once you enter into like one of the 3 like dungeons, like the Jinzo Tree, the Forlorn Ruins, and the Mount Huru,
Mountain Huru.
you can't go back
Can't
into
go
them after
back.
you leave.
That's a guide. You need a guide.
So that I need a guide for. The
Yep,
other 2 I
for
could
sure.
do without,
Probably, yeah.
a guide for sure. But then
Jesus.
in the definitive edition, I need also 3 more achievements actually.
Okay.
Kill 5 enemies using charge dash, which I just don't know how I haven't gotten that yet. But then the other
Oh,
is
yeah.
complete the game on 1 life difficulty and complete the game without dying. I might
Cool.
see.
Can you get those 2 in 1?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a 2-in-1 thing. But I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
see if I
say,
can do
yeah.
the way I got it in the standard edition, where I just like copied and pasted like every
That
5
might-
minutes.
yeah,
So I had to
that might
back
be-
up, and
that
if I died, I just copied the backup to what I was playing. And
That's
then
not a bad
continue.
idea. Because
Um,
that stuff's just too grind for me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like,
So in
gah.
the standard edition, I think
Yeah.
it was standard edition. Yeah, I actually got both the don't die and beat the game in under 3 hours at the same time.
You didn't die?
Well, I mean, it was the copy and paste thing.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
But and then in the definitive edition, I got the beat the game in under 3 hours and not use an ability point at the same time.
Okay. Nice.
So like,
Nice.
it's a quick game. Like I think I beat it in about
It is.
I beat it in like 2:25 or something.
That's not bad at all.
It's just like you just gotta know exactly where you need to go and like because sometimes there's like parts where like this path kind of splits off. If you go one way, it's like shows a cutscene. It's like, oh, you gotta go up here, and then you gotta backtrack. Like when you have to get into the woods and you gotta like bash the giant owl in the head.
Yep.
Like
You
if you go
drop the
directly
rocks.
there, you see the owl land, and it's like, oh, there's rocks up there. We gotta get up there. But like
I did that. Yeah.
going through my last time, I was like, I know I need to go up there, and I just went straight up and completely skipped that cutscene.
Lucky.
So
I did not. I've only
Well,
played
you
the
were you
definitive
didn't know where
edition.
you were going, also.
I still wouldn't probably, even if I just beat it.
Yeah. But
yeah.
still grinding out achievements in Shadow Warrior.
Okay.
I'm still thoroughly enjoying that game. I'm kind of excited to see how it ends and how the second game follows up because I really like the comedic lines in it. Like, I think you saw the clip of earlier this week.
What's that?
I don't remember what the line, like you pick up fortune cookies. I don't remember what fortune cookie it was.
Yeah.
But like, it was something. I just immediately reached down, cracked open a beer, and just took a big swig, just because it was like it was something
about
something
Wang.
about Wang.
Something about Wang. I think it was clipped. It was clipped.
It was clipped. I'm gonna have to look this up real quick. But
Hold on, it's in my memes. In my meme.
It's in your memes.
Yeah, one of our mutual friends. I'll tell you 1 second what it said.
I'm about to pull it up. I actually have the clip going right now.
Me too.
So the character's name is Wang, and it was a Wang in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Yep. A Wang in the hand is worth two in the bush.
And I'll just pull it up here. So if you're watching the video, you can just.
Oh man. Yeah, that was funny.
A Wang in the hand is.
I got a
worth two in
hardcore
the
chuckle out of that.
bush.
I lolled.
And I just kind of like stop, look at the camera, and just immediately. Like, luckily, I needed another beer at the time anyway.
Yep.
But it was just like, I'm not dealing
Fuck
with
it.
this right now. Just cracked it and just took a big swig out of it.
Yep.
And like you hopped in right after that.
Yep. Because that's when Angel sent it over to us. That's our mutual Twitch friend, and I hopped in right after that. I was like, "What the fuck game is he playing right now?" I was like, okay, gotcha."
It's
Gotcha.
a really good game. Like if it goes on sale, 100%
Yeah.
I would look into buying it.
Okay.
Like it's a really good the way I would equate it to is I think I said this last week. It feels like Doom. Like you're just kind of
Really?
running and gunning. There's like a little bit more of a story to it. It's involving like demons coming to the world and stuff. But it's just like a very mindless shooter
Oh, okay.
where like
Yeah, Doom.
It's
Doom's
just
about
like-
it. Just
you're walking, all of a sudden demons appear, and it's just like, all right, here we go. And you just like
Let's
fucking go to town killing them, and then you kill them all, and it's like, all right, let's keep going.
yep. Fuck it. Let's roll.
Because,
Let me
like I
see.
said, there's a sequel. Want to not get into that. And then, probably the two biggest things that happened this past week. 2 new games came out for me, and that's Ori and the Will of the Wisps and
Yes, sir.
Borderlands for Steam.
I'm curious. We can talk in depth about Borderlands up to the point you're up to now, because the game's been out
Yes.
for a long time now, and if a true fan hasn't really played it, they're not going to care about spoily bits. I think at this point, but unless they waited for Steam. But then again, I
Yeah.
think they would have. But we'll talk
Yeah.
about where up to.
We'll
up to
talk
where you
about
are.
where I'm up to because it's been 3
It's been
days and
3
we played
days.
about 10 hours. I don't know necessarily how far we are. We are level 15 right now. We just got to Athena. Athens? Athenas. That's one.
Athenas with
we just got
Maya.
there. Yeah.
With Maya. Yeah.
But Ori and the Will of the Wisps was pretty good.
Okay.
It was a slight change with the fact that like you didn't have a little spirit orb behind you that shot. Like you more had like a sword lightsaber weapon. So like
Okay.
you had to get in closer to like hit them. You couldn't just like hang on the side of a ledge
Okay,
and
yep.
cheese it.
Cheese in it.
Which definitely made it harder. But like the world felt bigger, and the game felt harder overall. Granted, I was playing on hard, but they were like, the first boss I fought was really freaking hard. Like, you actually fight bosses in this. You don't just run away and do platforming. There's like legit boss fights.
So like Hollow Knight, where you get trapped in an area, gotta beat this to proceed.
Yeah, but there's a health bar, so you know how much health they have.
Good. I like that. I wish Cuphead had that.
Like, it also had, you remember how in Hollow Knight you could get those badges that would like give you buffs essentially?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Charms, yeah. Essentially, there's that in Will-O-Wisps. So like, each charm does something different. Like, oh, you do 15% more damage, but you take 10% more damage. Or like, when you jump on a wall, you just automatically stick to it. Like, you don't have to hold a button or anything.
That's good.
Or you any melee damage you take, you reflect 25% back at the attacker.
That's
and
pretty
stuff
cool.
like
I like
that.
that one.
Yeah, and you can get up to, I think it's 8 charms, or like whatever they're called in this game.
Yeah, because you can only put like a certain amount of slot. You only have certain slots in Hollow Knight.
Each one is like one slot, but you have to do things to unlock those slots, which I didn't realize until about 80% of the way through the game.
Fuck.
And I started unlocking them. I was like,
fuck.
Had I known this, I would have done it before. Because it was like, there's these shrines that you fight a bunch of enemies. And I tried it once. I was like, fuck that. That was hard. I'll come back to it later. And I did one. I was like, that's why I get out of this. Like, I'm going to go back and do all of them now.
Right.
There's a couple abilities that aren't in the game from the previous game. Like the downward bash that you can do. Slam.
Slam, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's called. But,
that's not in there. But like when you're in water, you can like dash in water now and jump out of the water higher, which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And like you can go through, there's like sand that you go through and stuff.
Interesting.
And like it gives you more variety on attacks. Like it gives you like a bunch of attacks, and you just suits your playstyle. You can get like a little sentry light that shoots enemies for a certain amount of time. You can do like a bubble around you that does an AoE around you if they're in it. So it had more variety and like RPG to it.
Okay. Yeah, because in the first one, you only had the like little.
Yeah, and like you could charge it up, you could shoot it, and you could like do the slam, and that's pretty much it. You can reflect stuff back at people with bash or whatever.
With bash, yeah, you can reflect their projectiles back. I like the downward, like I don't know what it was called. I thought it was something with the C, you crash down or something, but that was good. That did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like those hives that once you hit them, they split into like 2, and then 4. I did that. I just kept bashing the ground for that.
Yep.
It was good. Because I feel like I had iframes for a little bit during that.
Maybe you might have.
I don't know, but it did a lot of damage.
But yeah, you can have like up to 3 attacks at once. It's like left mouse, or at least on mouse and keyboard, it's like left mouse, Q, or E and R, or the other 2.
So you play that with mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, I like it for when you do bash off of enemies. It's easier for me to control on where to go. There was one part last night when I was streaming it, I was getting really pissed off because like you have to dig through a bunch of sand and you're being chased, and I was like, I kept dying and dying and dying, and it's at one spot where like it required very precise movement, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to controller for this. I know I can be more precise. And about 5-10 minutes after, I probably beat that part.
Nice.
But it was good. It was still a good story. It was probably just as good as the first one, if not. I think the story might have been slightly better. Not by much, but
did you have to play the first one to understand the second one?
I would say no.
Okay.
Because it takes place in a new area.
So you're not. I forget the area.
You see some of the characters from the first game, but they're not a huge role in it. So like, if you haven't played the first one, you don't need to play it to understand the second one.
Well, that's good. I mean, for people who have no idea,
yeah,
that's the second game, and go in and like, we'll enjoy it. That's
good.
Yeah,
like you could essentially go in blind. They
Blinds.
might
Oh.
reference the first game a little bit in the beginning of the second game, but that's about it.
Whatever.
But overall, it was pretty good. I ended it
Was
with
it 30 bills?
I think it might have been 40.
Okay. Okay. Maybe a sale.
Let me look it up real quick.
I'll wait for a sale.
No, it's 30 on Steam.
Okay. Still wait for a sale.
And I ended with 16 out of 37 achievements.
Not bad. Is there a one life mode?
Yeah, so the hardest ones are going to be complete the game in under 4 hours, complete the game without dying, without spending any spirit light, which is ability points essentially.
Ability points, okay.
Beat the game without equipping a shard, which is like I guess that's what they're called. Instead of charms, they're called shards.
Shards. Okay.
And then
Makes
avoid
sense. Makes sense.
touching any corrupted water, which will be kind of hard.
Ooh.
But that's only for like the first maybe quarter of the game. You have to deal with that. So
not
it's
too bad
like
then.
not like you have to go majority of the game without touching it. But I feel like it was a lot easier also to find
Sorry.
the health and stuff.
I found a lot of health in the first one. I found a lot of. I found like 5 or 6 health slots, and whatever the blue light slots were.
So in this game, you actually have to get 2 to upgrade it once. I like how you. Oh, I lost audio on you. You have no audio. I can't hear you. There's no audio. But I like how it just immediately censored you for that.
Yep. Yeah.
There you
Okay. Now we're back. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep freezing. Something's been going on.
You're not
today.
freezing on my end.
Okay, because I'm freezing on my end. We lost power today. Internet went down, down, up. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. But
Yeah.
it
The
feels
only
apocalyptic.
The only thing I'll say I didn't thoroughly enjoy about the new Ori game is you don't save it on command with the spirit light or whatever.
I like that.
It automatically
I like that a lot.
saves. It's just gonna make it a lot harder to do without dying.
You have to reach checkpoints. Yeah.
Yeah, like in the last game, it was like
Fuck.
if I knew there was a spot I was gonna struggle with, I could wait to save it there and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But this time, it's like I just have to struggle through it.
No struggle bus. I don't like the struggle bus.
And then also, I don't remember how you. I think in the first game you just. Oh, you got map stones. This game you just find a guy that makes maps, like Cornifer and
Like Cornifer and Hollow Knight.
yeah. Oh, the other. That used to be my follow notification.
I know. It was good. It was very good.
The other thing that was like a big quality of life change, you can instantly teleport to any save point.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's like if you went to just pick up like a life orb or something, and you're like 2-minute walk back to a save point, then you could just teleport to wherever you wanted to go. Essentially,
That's good. Okay.
nice.
Nice.
And I think the only other thing, what was I about to say? I had something in my mind along with that, and I don't remember what it was now.
With that game or
With that game, like in regards to like a change that they have. Oh,
I don't know.
because you don't manually save, the spirit orbs you get, you have to just like spend them at shops. So you have to like go and find the shop, which there's like a travel point essentially right next to where most of the shops are.
Okay, so you can kind of just warp there,
Yeah.
spend them, and go
Yeah.
go about your business. Okay.
And there's also more side quests. I've noticed that. Like there was like one guy that's like, find me these things, and there's like 6 of them, and like
Oh.
there's another guy that builds things. It's like, find me so many of this item, and I can build X, Y, or Z type thing.
There were there side missions in the first game?
Maybe 1 or 2 very minor ones.
I
I
don't
don't
remember
know.
any.
I'm trying to
Maybe I was
think.
missing them. I don't think so. I thought it
But
was
like,
pretty
yeah,
linear.
there's more like depth to the game where there's like side missions. There's like a whole trade quest line where it's like, I'm scared of light. Find me a hat, and then like you're going around, and this guy's like,
Yeah.
I want soup, and then you're like, oh, I have soup. Here's soup. And he's like, cool. I
Here's
don't need
a
this hat anymore. Here's this hat, and I go to give it to
That
that guy. And
sounds-
he's like, oh, thanks to the hat. I have this old lantern, but it doesn't have any wax in it, so you can't light it. Here you go. And it's like, okay, where the fuck do I put this?
Yep, sounds like Link's Awakening with that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Okay.
pretty cool. It's like the lantern is actually the last one I got. I'm like, who the fuck is gonna want a
Who
lantern?
needs a
Like,
goddamn lantern.
And it's like I have a couple that's like, this guy wants a fucking net. This guy wants water. Like,
This guy wants water. Just go fucking find it.
well, he's in the desert. But
Makes sense. Okay, never mind.
yeah, overall,
weird.
I would say it was a good game. If you enjoyed the first game, definitely pick it up.
Okay, well, I'll pick it up on a sale.
Yeah, definitely pick it up on a sale. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
if you enjoyed the first game and you enjoyed Hollow Knight, like, I think we talked about with the first game, we're like, oh, this kind of feels like Hollow Knight, looks like Hollow Knight.
Yep.
Like, this game feels like it took it, like, one step closer to being Hollow Knight without being Hollow Knight.
Well, I think Hollow Knight came out after Blind Forest.
Did it?
So, I believe so. I believe Ori was first. But
Maybe. Let's see.
either
Ori
way,
came out March 11th, 2015. Where's Hollow Knight?
you tell me.
I have too many games in my library. So Ori was March 11th, 2015. Hollow Knight was 2 years later, essentially, yeah. So
Yep,
maybe Hollow Knight took inspiration from like the map design and stuff like that.
For sure. There's no way you can come up with that independently.
But that
Being that
then
that's similar.
it,
You know what I mean?
like the new Ori game definitely took inspiration from like gameplay mechanics and stuff. It seems
Okay.
like,
Hey,
which
that's
I'm
a
fine
give
with.
and
Like
take.
it was good.
It's a give and take. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
they're all fucking great games.
Yeah.
Well, Blind
100%.
Forest and Hollow Knight. So, I'm sure Will o' the Wisps will be good.
Yes.
And I'm
100%.
still waiting for Silk Song, man.
Dude, yeah, I am too.
I'm
I was
actually-
just thinking of
I-
that.
Yeah. I sunk 50 hours into 50 well spent hours into Hollow Knight, and I had a great fucking time playing it.
Yeah.
Man. That was a really.
I need
that's
to
probably one
go
of my
back
favorite-
and play that.
It's probably one of my favorite platformers in a long time.
Yeah.
That,
I
I think I had more fun playing that than I did Celeste. But the story in Celeste was better. The
Yeah.
message was better. But the gameplay and like just
That's-
where you were at.
that's
like,
where I think,
Dirtmouth,
Like, Ori takes it over Hollow Knight. Like Hollow Knight has amazing gameplay, and like I think
Yeah.
we talked about this with like the first Ori and Hollow Knight was like Hollow Knight just had better gameplay. Like Ori was a great platformer. Hollow Knight just
Yep.
took the cake with gameplay.
Yep.
The second Ori, honestly, I would say gives Hollow Knight a run for its money because it has
Okay.
a more defined story to it that you don't have to wait for.
Okay.
Like Hollow Knight, you kind of wait for the story and have to figure it out.
Hollow
as you
Knight's
go.
story was kind of confusing.
Yeah, like it doesn't really tell you
It
anything
doesn't
for like
tell
the
you
first half of the game.
Shit.
It's not until you
Really?
like get that that one blade that you're kind of like, oh, this is kind of what's going on. The one where you like you get the memories or whatever from the moth dude.
Dream. The
Dream-
dream.
yeah.
Nail. Dream nail. Dream nail.
Yeah, it's like only there where it starts talking about the story. It feels like.
Yeah, because it gives you like the history of what happened here and there and everywhere else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but dude, that game was fun. I would go back and play that. You know, I wish I got that game, or I might still pick that game up on Switch just to play on the go because that's a good game just to hop
That
into,
is.
fuck around for a little bit, get some more percentage done, and bounce
Yeah.
out. But
And then like I said, Borderlands 3 came out Friday. I sunk 10 hours into it so far. I'm enjoying it.
10 hours. So you guys doing all the side stuff then?
Yeah, we're pretty much inside stuff as we get
okay,
it.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't. So you'll be smart when you get to a certain area. Once you pass that area, we'll talk about it. But I was woefully underleveled every time I played through the game.
yeah,
All 5 times. So
I'm playing through Amara right now, which
nice.
I didn't really know who I wanted to play through to start. And I went through Amara because it was like, sounds like she beats people up like brick. I like that. And the
What'd you
ability
want?
I'm pretty much using is the one that's like Maya, where she like sends them up and grabs
Phase
them.
grasp. Yep.
Yeah, and just holds them still.
Yep. Phase grasp is
Which-
good.
I feel completely overpowered right now because I have like a legendary assault rifle that has shock damage that shoots super freaking quick. And then I have an SMG that does corrosive and fire damage.
Now they
So
want-
it's just
yep.
like, yeah, it's just like,
Switch back,
if
switch
they have
back, switch.
shields, I unload it. And like, even my assault rifle,
Yeah.
even when the shield is down, it seems like their health just freaking plummets.
Melts. Yeah. Just wait till mayhem levels though.
So I'm enjoying it. Me and my buddy Derek are enjoying it pretty much.
Nice. You know, like if Derek isn't gonna, or D-Rock, whatever. Sorry, don't mean to name drop, but if he doesn't want to get all the trophies that you want to get, you can just play in, and even if you're level 50 and he's
Oh,
level
yeah.
17,
Yeah.
you guys can play, and things will scale to him, things will scale
Yeah.
to you. So
Yeah, I was
it
looking at
doesn't
the
matter.
achievements. It doesn't seem
It's not hard. It's
too
not.
terrible.
It's not
Yeah.
hard at all. I did it in 2 weeks, like
Yeah,
start to
there's
finish.
nothing that's like super like the
There's
hardest
no.
ones. It looks like it's gonna be just finding all the locations.
Is there one like that? Oh, yeah, there is. There is. There is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I remember. I'll let you know. Once you get it, the one location that fucked me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There were 2 locations that were hard to find for me, but I'll let you know what they are once you get it. So we
Okay.
can compare notes. But other than that, dude, there's no like beat the game on one life. There's no this, that,
Yeah.
the other thing. I'm frozen again on my end, so I'm just gonna keep talking.
Yep, you're good.
But how about mantling? How good is mantling in the
Dude.
game changer?
I feel like I've definitely played some games. I think Doom had it. I think Doom had
I
Mantle.
think
Kind of in a way.
yeah, because you can just jump up on things. Yeah,
And like Wolfenstein
Rage
Youngblood had it,
2?
and it was like
Rage 2 had it.
I think
right?
Rage 2 had it, yeah. And it's like
I
the
think,
more
I
I
don't
play
know.
this, it's like how is this not a thing in every
Game.
shooter?
Playing that, I beat so a little hint of what I was playing this past week. Borderlands 2, I beat that finally on PC for the first time, and I just want to mantle everywhere, and I can't. I fucking can't. It's
I was
so
playing Shadow Warrior earlier today, and I felt the same way. I'm like, I want a mantle on top of this, and I can't.
can't fucking do it. But whatever.
Granted, Shadow Warrior is a much older game, but
So I know what you did because they tell you there's a little tutorial kind of thing. So like when when you start out and you're with Claptrap and you walk over the little wooden bridge thingy,
very vaguely.
if you wait long enough, the bridge will collapse, and then he'll give you a little hint on how to mantle. But if you're fast enough and like you stay up there with him, you can just walk over with him,
Okay.
so you can miss it. It's missable. I mean, it's not like a missable thing, but like
Yeah, you were like, when you go over the wooden bridge, and me and Derek were
Yeah.
like, what? When did
Like,
we go over
the
wooden
little-
bridge? Maybe we didn't get there yet.
the little wooden plank like at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
So, yeah. So did you get the Super Deluxe Edition? Did you trade up?
Yes.
Okay. How'd that work?
I think on Steam I had to ask for a refund, which
And then just buy the one.
Steam is pretty good at. Like, I think it was within like 2 or 3 hours. They're like, yeah, you're good. Like,
Cool.
you know, the money isn't in your account right away, but it was like
it will be.
pending, I think, by that night. Like, I think
That's fine. Yeah.
did the whole refund thing at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Yep.
And then by the time I got home to play that night and like installed the game, it was like, yeah, the money's in my account.
There you go. That's fine. That's good.
So
How do you think about the gameplay? Like, how satisfying is this? Are you surprised at the lack of recoil on the weapons?
you know, I was just hoping I was feeling really good at first-person shooters, but I guess there really isn't much recoil. You're
There's
right.
not much recoil in this game. Like that was the first thing I noticed when you get that first gun that can shoot the darts, or just it's like a TMP pistol.
I don't know if I had that. I had a pistol.
I
don't
think it's just
remember
a
what it was
pistol
like,
that
though.
shoots darts too, because I think that's part of the game. Like before you open the
Okay.
gate where Claptrap gets sucked up by the magnet.
Yeah.
You get that gun right beforehand. Like the first, you have to
Yeah.
do the thing. So that's the gun, and like I started shooting that, I was like, "Damn, there's like no recoil on this gun. This is a pretty good gun." And like every other gun I picked up, I was like, "Okay, there's no recoil on this gun either." I was like, "Wait, there's like no recoil."
Yeah, I did. I
Recoil.
guess I did notice that, but just hoping I was getting good at, the game. But thanks for, making that ship sail.
Sorry. Didn't mean to burst your bubble there, but
But
you like the bosses you fought so far?
yeah, I mean,
So you
Like,
fought
I like
Shiv,
the
Mouthpiece.
I like the variety of just enemy look in general.
Yep.
Like, it's not the same bandit look that you're fighting over and over again, and
Gigamind
not the
was
same
different.
midget, and not the same, tank or bruiser or something like that.
You can't
say
midget. You can't say midget.
I don't get that reference yet. Shut up.
I mean, have you not fought a Tink?
I have. Did they just say it randomly? Because I haven't heard one say anything like
I
that.
mean, no, they didn't, but they just changed all the midgets
Okay.
to Tinks because apparently it's not PC to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they changed them all to Tinks, which is like, come on, man.
Um,
Come on.
yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. Like, I think the biggest things I've enjoyed so far is mostly quality of life changes where it's like you don't have to go into the shop to buy ammo. You just hit
Yep.
a button when you're facing it, and
For me, it's just
you
triangle.
can just automatically fast
Awful.
travel to your car or to a fast
Yep.
travel point.
How good is that?
It's
Like that's
it's gonna make going back into other games hard.
it. It is because like you go to Borderlands 2 again, for example. It's like okay, fuck, I have to exit this area. I have to go back to a fast travel point, and I have to go here and go there. I was like, God damn it! Like,
Yep.
I'll
say the only thing is Sanctuary right now is still confusing as fuck.
I was gonna ask you that then too. How many times?
I'm slowly getting there on navigating it, but I think today we were playing and we had to get to Lilith, and I was like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Or I had to get down to the drop pod to get into Athena's.
And I'm sorry.
And I just couldn't find my way there, and I was like,
it's so confusing at first.
Our buddy Derek was there, and I was like, just travel us when you get there. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
No idea. When you find it, you let me know.
Yeah. The cool thing is, though, with like the rooms that you can personalize.
Yep.
Everyone gets their own thing, which was pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet. You can put
like,
guns on the wall.
Like we were like oh, this is a room, and then like Derek was like, oh, maybe this is like, you know, the one to trade between characters because I can't open it. Like I was in there and I was like customizing it. I'm like, I wonder if you can see my stuff. And I'm like, where are you? I was like, wait, are you in your room right now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, because you're not in my room.
Yep.
Like I walked right next door. I'm like,
that's his place.
Fuck, this is your room.
Yep, it's pretty cool. You can
it's like now it makes sense why there's 2 doors on the other side of the hallway.
Yep, for all 4 characters. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I never had really used that. I only play with people a little bit here and there. Some people I met on Twitch. But dude, the game is great. The story's good. I mean, the story's not too. I mean, you can't beat Handsome Jack. You just can't.
Yeah.
I don't think. But they did good.
I think so far with the villains, they're doing a pretty good job. But yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to hold up to Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll see.
I think if anything, pre-sequel might have a slightly better story because you see. I mean, I can't say for now with 3 because I didn't finish 3, but I like seeing the transformation of Jack in the pre-sequel of like a normal guy to a psychotic controlling freak.
Yep. Never. We'll talk once you beat the game.
Okay.
There's a really, really cool side mission that gives you some great backstory, but it's when I first did that, I was like, oh fuck, like, all right, that's why. And so once you beat the whole game with every side mission done, we'll talk.
Sounds good.
But okay, cool, got some great, nice. Sounds like a good week, man.
It was.
Sounds like a good week.
It was.
Twas.
How about you?
Well, on my end, I beat. Did we talk about me beating Blind Forest?
No.
Well, we talked about that before, but so I beat Ori and the Blind Forest after like 2 or 3 playthroughs. It only took like 5 or 6 hours maybe to beat, but I had a really good time. We talked about that before, so I won't beat that dead horse. But it was a fun game, good platformer. Had a lot of beautiful scenery, like a lot of like bright blues and purples, and like I like deep colors, man. I like saturated colors. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I started and beat and subsequently platinumed because you have to. Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands.
Nice.
A lot of good backstory, or not like backstory, but like a lot of good filler in the story that I missed between 2 and 3.
I call it a little bit of that, and like every time you are like, oh, this is this person in 3, like
did you know about Reese at all?
But I caught some of your gameplay before playing through 3, and you were like, oh, this is Reese from 3, and I'm like,
yep,
okay.
Fuck, all right.
And I just started talking to Reese in 3.
You just started. Okay, so do you know what company he heads?
I don't think we got to that point yet. No, I think it was just like going to talk to someone that knows Reese.
So you didn't actually talk to Reese yet?
I don't think we've actually seen him yet. No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I won't spoil anything. But it tells you how he kind of got his position of where he currently is in the Tails game. Do you know about a certain mechanic?
Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's dead.
It of course tells you
Yeah.
how he dies in Tails, which he's a fucking hero. He went out a hero, man.
Good.
Thank God.
I feel like that's a big like fu to some of the Borderlands fans that don't play those type of games because it's like
yeah, man. I was like,
they killed like kind of a fan favorite character.
he was top, easily top 5. I mean,
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, I kind of wish they killed him off, and I kind of wish they didn't kill him off. But I kind of wish they did it in maybe the Fight for Sanctuary DLC. You know,
Yeah.
one that like a Borderlands 2 serious player would actually see it. Because Telltale, it's not that kind of game. You know, it's
Yeah.
not. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, being able to pick my dialogue as I went through, and like, I went with the kind of like sarcastic, asshole-ish Reese kind of, which
okay.
Apparently, as I was playing through, someone popped in chat. They're like, "You're playing him perfectly." I was like, "Didn't know there was a wrong way to play him, but thank you." But playing that game put me over 1,000 trophies on PlayStation,
Nice.
and now I'm currently playing through Horizon Zero Dawn's DLC, and now I'm up to 1,022 trophies.
Nice.
So,
I thought about this, not necessarily cut you off,
not
but
good.
as of tonight, Sunday at 8:30 p.m., I have 6,169
Can't get any more. Can't get any more.
achievements. No, I need to get 800 more actually. But that's within about 15 days of hitting 6,000.
It's not bad. That's a lot of fucking achievements, man.
Yeah, and
Lot of
if I
achievements.
don't work a whole lot,
That's
in the next 2 weeks, I have a lot of achievements to get. Because I have Borderlands, I have Ori, and I have Doom coming
Yeah.
out Friday.
Oh, dude. Oh, yes. Good stuff.
So
But so yeah, I beat and platinumed Tails, so I have 14 platinum trophies now. I've got back in Horizon Zero Dawn, and I beat Borderlands 2 on PC for the first time with Krieg. However, he is extremely weak. He goes down very quickly, and he gets back quick though.
yeah,
I mean, I feel like I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm
Yeah.
down, I'm up. But
I remember when I played through him, that's how it was. It was like boop boop boop
Yep.
boop 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 boop. And I felt like I was constantly in my action skill, which I don't care because I loved his action skill.
I mean,
but
as soon as I got below 33% health, super badass. Fucking throw out, dude. I like throwing my axe, especially now that it explodes. Throwing that thing, get out of it. Wait till I get 33%, go right back into it, because once you do that and you go into super badass mode, you instantly get it when you come out of it again.
Yep.
So you just constantly be in it, which is awesome. But
Yeah.
I mean, when you're playing a melee character, that's how you want to play them. So,
Yep.
But anyway, I also beat the DLC for Tiny Tina and that too. So I beat the
Nice.
game and that Tiny Tina DLC. So yeah, man, just trying to get some achievements and just trying to play some old games that I kind of have backlog that I can get achievements and trophies and stuff in. So it's been a good week. But this next week, I am all too excited for my puppy on Friday and Animal Crossing also on Friday. So life is going to change a little bit.
It's going to be a real
Tough decision.
interesting change
Play with
when
puppy or
if
play with...
no if you're playing Animal Crossing, I'm playing Doom, and we rate each other just to see the vast difference in the games.
I'm in. I'm down. I'm down. Totally down.
Oh, let's
I'm
have a
in.
nice common Friday night. You know, we're just making a town. We're farming. Okay, we're done. Let's go see what Brooker's doing. All right, he's killing demons. Let's fucking go.
Death metal playing in the background. Okay. We didn't know we were gonna come here. Yeah, dude. So Friday, it's gonna be a big change of life.
Yeah,
For us.
you're in. Has Ashley had a puppy before?
She's had 2. Yeah.
Okay, so she kind of knows what to expect. You don't.
No, I have no idea. But I'm excited.
So, at least
I'm
one of you
excited.
knows what to expect.
I'm excited to clean up
Dog
his
poop all over
messes.
the house.
His
Yeah.
messes. Yeah. But we put up gates so he can't go upstairs or the basement. So he's kind of on the first floor.
What I would suggest
When we're
also doing
home.
is try and limit areas that you can be on carpet.
There's no carpet in the first floor, so we
Perfect.
limited.
There you go. Yeah.
The basement, all here is carpet, and all upstairs is carpet. But on the
But
first
first
floor,
floor
we,
is
we put
no
wood
carpet?
gates. It's all like it's like faux wood
Linoleum or-
flooring. Yeah, it's like a faux wood floor, so it'd be easy to clean
Okay.
up. So
That's good.
that's what it'll be.
I was gonna say you do not want a
Might
dog
work.
pooping or peeing on a carpet because that could stick there for a bit.
For forever. Yeah. So
I don't know about forever, but it'll
not
stick
forever,
there for a
but
bit.
it'll be there for a while. I'm making stain. But anyway, yeah, I just can't wait to get fucking Animal Crossing. I just hope there's no delays or anything with this coronavirus. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But besides that, that's been my week, man. That's been my week.
Nice.
Nothing crazy. But I'm happy I finally got 1,000 trophies. I mean, I know that's not a lot, but considering I really only started getting trophies, like
Year
caring
and a
about
half ago?
trophies with ukulele, because that was the first platinum I got. I was like, oh, let me see, and it was so satisfying to get that. And then I started
when
going
you
from there.
Platinum that?
I can look that up.
I'd be curious when you did. 'Cause I don't
'Cause-
think it's been more than 2 years.
Oh no, maybe
Year and a half.
year and a half ish, but like even still I wasn't really chasing them as hard as I would like to
Yeah.
now, you know. So I mean, since then, platinum that, God of War, all the Borderlands games, because I've played the Borderlands games before. I put hundreds and maybe even thousands of hours in them.
Yeah,
Definitely
I'm
thousands of hours
still
in them.
surprised with how many hours you put into them. You haven't
I didn't until now.
done any of them until
So,
now. Yeah.
yeah.
Until the past 6 months,
Yeah,
Year.
pretty much. Like,
past year.
and now all 5 of them are platinumed. You know, I got
Yeah.
1, 2.
I mean,
pre-sequel,
Tails
3.
doesn't count.
Tales.
That's you just gotta play through it.
Okay, well, I mean 4 then. So 4, at least 4. So that's good, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Besides that, that's it. I'm just happy seeing that 1,000, seeing 4 digis on
4
there.
digis. Gotta love the 4 digis.
4 digis. Speaking of 4 digis, speaking of trophies and stuff, going through Horizon Zero Dawn again now. Horizon Zero Dawn's coming to Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently this summer of 2020. Apparently.
It's only so like on Steam it has things that it lists 4 games. Right now it only says single player. Like it has like tags for it's like single player.
Oh, it's a single player game. There's no online.
Well, yeah, but like
There
sometimes it
shouldn't
says like
be, but there could be.
controller support, cloud saving, Steam achievements are on there too. Right now it just says single player, so I don't know if achievements are going to be added to it or not.
Do you think it wouldn't be?
I don't know.
I'm gonna add to my wish list. It just says summer 2020. I must log in. Oh, I'll do that later. But yeah, summer 2020. So there we go.
Yeah. And it has the expansion and everything.
Yeah, it's complete edition. So it's got the
Yeah.
Frozen Wilds in there with it, which is what I'm
and
playing
the
through right now.
outfits.
The outfit?
It has outfits in too.
Oh yeah.
Also, Trailblazer outfit, Cullen Bow,
need
Traveler
it.
Pack.
Don't need it. You need the Shield Weaver. That's about it. But anyway, I'm excited for that because I'm gonna get that probably day one because I'm excited to see how it's gonna look on PC. Like really excited. I mean, Borderlands 3, it just came out a couple months back, so I don't think it's gonna be that crazy of a difference versus a game that came out in 2017.
You don't know that though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Borderlands 2 was old enough on the PlayStation to like be drastically
wonder-
updated and like look beautiful on PC. But I don't know. What's up?
I wonder what you have a normal PS4, right?
Yep, just a base PS4.
What's your current monitor able to do for refresh rate?
on my current monitor?
Yeah.
Both are 144 hertz. I have two 144.
I wonder if that's part of the reason why it looks better.
On PC.
Yes. Because I just checked the
mean-
refresh rate for PS4, and for PS4 and PS4 Pro, it's 24 to 60 hertz.
That's probably it then.
So I
This
wonder
is
if just the
144
refresh rate
hertz.
is making it like I've heard that helps with gaming, specifically like competitive games.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's partly one of the reasons it looks better to you because the refresh rate is better.
But it looks so much better though.
I'd
It
want to
looks
see almost like
so
also
much
a
better.
side by side comparison of the two
Okay.
of a still shot
I'll see if I
like,
can do that.
on just to see like are the graphics actually better or is it just the refresh rate is it making it feel more
Smoother and yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, it looks like it has more depth Like things
It
in the
might. It might.
foreground are better than
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
It's very possible it might, but I wonder if it's partly just a
That
refresh rate thing that's
maybe.
tricking your mind into feeling that way.
I mean, even if it tricks my mind, it still my mind still thinks it looks better.
I mean,
You
it
know what I
does
mean?
make it look better with a better
Yeah.
refresh rate.
That's true, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I might do that. Try to do that later on or something. But so I'm excited for Horizon Zero Dawn to come to Steam, and
for Doom.
see how the fuck that looks.
Dum, 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 dum.
Speaking of Steam,
I might have to change my follower notification to that. During
what's his
Doom.
name? Gur.
No, it
I
can't
think
be Gur. It has to be Gur.
It's Gur. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Speaking of Steam, though, Steam has broke yet another record. Of its
Concurrent
own record, right?
users, which I think was I
Yesterday,
lost the number, but I think it was like 19 something
20
million.
20 million-ish.
I think it was just under 20.
Just under 20 online, but 6.2 of those being active players as of yesterday, which it makes sense. Everybody's trying to stay inside and not
Yeah.
get fucking infected. So what are you going to do? You're going to game.
Yep. I
So-
mean, so many schools
oh my
are
God.
closing. A lot of people, like, I have a couple people I work with that are college students, and they're like,
Mhm.
our classes are online now. Like,
That's insane.
yeah,
That's
it
fucking
was like,
insane, dude. It blows
it makes
my
sense. It makes sense, but it was like, if I was a college student, I had a gaming PC, like,
I mean,
easily
even a
in
PlayStation,
between
if
classes.
you had a console.
or even that. But yeah, like, even in between classes, it's just like, well, I'm gonna boot up Ori or whatever and grind out
something, yeah.
achievements, or
I mean,
you know,
think about that. Go into class. Like, remember living on upper campus? That was like a 15-minute up and down.
Yeah.
15 minutes to get to class, 15 minutes to get back. That's
yeah.
actually
I remember
half
if
an hour.
I had class within an hour or two of each other, it was like, I'm just
staying
gonna
down
stay
there.
down here because
Eat lunch, do something. It's just
yeah, there's no
Yeah.
point in going 15 minutes up just to an hour later come back
come
down.
right back down. It was a waste. It was really a waste of time. So, I mean, even then, if you're home, literally you have a PC, just X out of your class, play a game. Oh, got class in 13 seconds.
I mean,
Okay, now I'm back.
depending on the game, you could be gaming while you're taking class. Like some of the turn-based games, like my game's like Darkest Dungeon, which is completely turn-based.
Yeah.
One
Yep.
monitor Darkest Dungeons, other monitor class.
But then again, how many
Not-
college students have that
Not
good
saying
of a
you
setup?
should do that. Just
No.
saying that's
How many
what I
college
would
students
do.
have that good of a setup?
Some people,
I'm sure they do.
I mean, for dual, if they're a gamer, PC
Yeah.
gamer, they probably have at least two monitors.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's,
Two monitors is almost a norm for PC gaming.
oh,
at this
absolutely.
point.
Sometimes it's even 3. People rock 3.
I have three.
Broker. So what do you use each monitor for? One game, one for chat, like Streamlabs, and then one for.
So generally, if I'm
Twitch-
streaming, one is
Twitch
Streamlabs,
dashboard?
one is the game. Second is just Twitch
Twitch, your dashboard.
dashboard, just so that way,
Gotcha.
like sometimes they don't always work together.
To be honest,
Um,
I have.
But if I'm
a
if
split
I'm
screen.
not streaming, it's usually game in the middle, Discord on the right, and left is usually a stream,
You're
someone
watching someone on
streaming
Twitch.
or something in the background.
Nice.
So even
To
if
be
it's
honest,
not
I could probably use
audio.
3. Because on my second screen, I split it to like side by side windows
Yeah.
of Twitch dashboard and my chat. So I could probably
Yeah.
use 3.
Yeah.
I can't justify it right now though. You know, can't do it.
I mean,
Could do it.
wait for a
Don't
sale
want
to happen and pick like at their monitor. It doesn't need to be nice.
No, it can be a 60 fucking hertz monitor. With
It could
blah, blah, blah,
it
blah,
could
blah.
be in a fucking if it has an HDMI plug. It could be a
You're
fucking
fine.
old flat screen.
I have a 42-inch TV in that closet right there that I had for a while as a third screen. When I,
Exactly.
when I would play PC, I'd have this monitor. But when I played PlayStation, it was on the big boy. So
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I've half
Whatever.
been trying to find a reason to get a fourth, and I haven't found one yet.
I want to put my monitors like this, one on top of the other, so I can do
Yeah.
that and clear up this space there. But
I've seen some setups for like the bigger streamers that just have like a monitor above their game just solely. chat.
for chat, big expand like you can
Yeah.
just read. That's smart. I like that. But
Not
nothing
there
I
yet.
have to worry about. Nothing I have to worry about ever.
Oh, yeah.
probably, so. But then again, dude, like if we're if my gym closes for 2 weeks, I'm gonna have extra 2.5 hours at night to stream.
That's where
a
I'm at.
game.
I'm like
The fuck am I gonna do
I-
otherwise?
like my plan tomorrow is get up, try and hit food store early, come back and just like send out an email to my bosses and be like, hey, I only
Give
have
me
like
whatever.
1 or 2 things that I can do not going to the gym.
Yep.
If you have work,
Send
let me
them my
know.
way.
Like, I don't want to be one of those guys that just sits around and collects a paycheck doing nothing. Because
Yeah.
I've been ingrained since I was 15 of working, like work.
Yep.
When you're getting paid.
Yeah.
With the exception of vacation time.
Fuck yeah. Milk that.
But
Get that vacation time.
like until they give me stuff to do, it's gonna be like gonna stream.
Right? I mean, yeah. As soon as
Like,
something pops
tomorrow-
in, okay, I gotta go, guys.
Tomorrow's gonna be a stream.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm streaming all day. Probably gonna finish Shadow Warriors, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what else because I'm running out of games
dude.
now.
I don't even know.
I have
But,
backlog. I can find something.
I mean, we have other stuff marked in here, but it's pretty much, Batman. You mentioned that Batman's put on hold, but that's just
Because
one
of
of the
coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the few shows and movies and stuff postponed due to this crazy ass outbreak that's just sweeping the fucking globe at this point. But yeah, dude. I don't know what else. What do you
Something
got?
you pointed out,
Something
which I'll bring up real quick.
Okay.
There's apparently another Witcher game that's going to be put into development.
Oh yeah.
For the PS5. I would assume it's for just when it said Witcher PS5 development, it means
Yep.
that generation and not.
Yeah. Not just PS5 exclusive.
Yeah,
Let's hope. 'Cause I would probably play
Um,
that on.
but it's
PC.
set to start development after Cyberpunk launches.
Like as soon as it's done, they're like working on it. They're probably working on it
Um,
already now.
I'm sure they're starting the very basic beginnings of game development of
Write
like
some story.
just spitballing story ideas
Mhm.
and
Yep.
spitballing like, all right, 3 was about finding Siri and saving Siri. Where do we want to go
What's
with
this?
this
Yeah.
story?
What are we doing now? And then
Yeah.
I'm excited
Um,
though. I mean, if Cyberpunk isn't the biggest game for them, it'll definitely be Witcher 4 or whatever it's going to be called, tentatively TBD. But I have a feeling Cyberpunk's going to be fucking 150-hour game
Oh yeah, I'm
easily.
still 100% excited for Cyberpunk. Like
I can't fucking wait. I'm actually glad they pushed it because to juggle that and Last of Us 2, that's going to be hard. It's gonna be
There's
hard.
so many games. Like just for me, it was like in a week and a half, I have 3 games coming out that I was looking forward to.
Yeah. Are you going to get Animal Crossing?
I don't think I'm gonna get Animal Crossing right away. I'll probably watch you stream
Uh.
it and judge off of that, and then maybe pick it up like if it goes on a sale. Or
Have you played Animal Crossing before?
Never played one.
It's an acquired taste.
So I think you should look up Stardew Valley.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was just about to compare it to that.
That's what I've heard, and honestly, Stardew Valley has multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah, I
Animal-
think it came out with multiplayer within the past year or 2.
Okay, so hear me out. Animal Crossing has multiplayer in the sense that I can visit your island, and you can visit my island, or
Yeah,
or
I don't know.
whatever.
I don't know how
I'm gonna do
Stardew
shit
Valley
together.
works, but I know
I've never
like you
played
can
it.
have the same farm together
Well,
in
that's pretty
Stardew
cool.
Valley.
That's pretty cool.
So
Hmm.
if you really enjoy Animal Crossing, like I just
I
looked it
do.
up. Stardew
do.
Valley is only $15.
It's not bad.
I would at least put that on your wish list because I would not be surprised if that went on sale.
Chivos? Or
Oh
no?
yeah, there's
Really?
40.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I have like 2 or 3, and that's it.
You have that game?
Yeah.
Oh well, shit. Okay.
I've
But yeah,
tried playing it. I feel like if I were to play it with someone, I could easily really get into it. But like playing it by myself, it's like
Mm-hmm.
a little bit
One
too
of those boring games?
relaxing and
Yeah, like,
just
this is
too
fucking
boring.
So Animal Crossing is the same kind of thing. Like you just gotta go around helping out people in your village, paying out. You build a house and expand it and pay it off by doing this XYZ. Fish for this, collect this fossil.
Yeah.
Or at least it was on the GameCube. I haven't played New Leaf or any of the other ones, but I was really into it on GameCube. And I'm really hoping that this one's gonna just be like
I mean,
mind blowing compared to
Stardew Valley has those tasks of you find a board and it's like, hey, I'm so and so, I'm looking for this, and it gives you like 2 or 3 days to
that's
do it.
Animal Crossing.
But like along with that, like you're just farming and like you
Yep.
go into a mine and explore and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
kind of like that. It's kind of like that in its own way. But like, there's a community board, like in
Yeah.
the center of town. Like, hey, like, say for example, Isabel's
If-
looking for help with this. Reward is like,
Yeah.
1,000 bells or something.
I'm
or
not saying you
t-shirt.
should, but because the next 2 weeks my work might be very limited, if you were to pick that up, I would fucking stay up late to play that with you.
All right, we'll see how it goes, man. My work is still business as usual.
That's what
as
I
of
mean.
right now. So if it's like a work from home type thing, and I have like not much to do, we'll
That's
see.
what I mean. If you get
We'll
a work email that's like, oh, we might not have much to do, yada yada yada.
We have a company-wide stand down on Tuesday, so we'll see what comes of that Tuesday.
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
know.
I got notified this morning that was like,
Yep.
hey, we're not gonna be doing team practice anymore. It was like, all my
Well-
nights just opened up. All
Yep.
my nights just opened up. Like I don't have to go in at night anymore for the next 2 weeks.
It's crazy.
And then
fucking crazy, man. I
later
can't-
that day, it was the email. I got a text from the general manager and it was like, hey,
Hey boys,
giving all the managers a heads up. Like I think he texted everyone individually because I got an individual text. It was like,
hey boys, check this
giving
out.
everyone a heads up. My managers know first.
Yep.
We're probably gonna close down the gym for a little bit.
It is smart though. I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
suck and make things kind of hectic for the next 2 or 3 weeks, but
Yeah.
it'll be in the long run smart. So
So I'm just gonna throw this out there,
excuse me.
because this I think affects every small business that essentially closes down.
Mm-hmm.
Small business has, usually part-time, hourly employees,
Yep.
who are the biggest ones that kind of get dicked over in this sense. Which is one of the reasons we were trying to stay open. We were like, we want to stay open, not just because we want to provide a sense of normalcy, but there's people that work here that rely
On hourly
on getting
wages.
paid. Yeah. And the GM was like, he sent out an email to all the managers, was like, hey, just so you guys know, like, if you guys are able to and want to, forego some of the normal pay you get,
Yep.
to put towards the hourly people that require
Yep.
that money to live, let us know. We can figure something out.
Yep.
Because I think he said, like, there's already a couple people that said they would. And it was like, when they did that, I was like,
Good on them.
good on you, because it's very easy for a small business to just kind of say, fuck you.
It's actually too easy to say fuck
Yeah.
you.
And I actually
Cut hours and lay off.
I had an unintentional meeting with the owner,
Yeah.
Friday, where we were there for another meeting, and he happened to be there, and we just started talking, and we all stepped into a small room and talked. And he was like, I want everyone to know, like, everyone in this business, like, you're my first priority. Like, I want to make sure you guys are good, you guys get paid. If you're sick,
Yep.
like, this was before the whole we're gonna close thing. He's like, if you're feeling sick and you think you might have it, go home, let us know.
Yep.
Not going to take it out of vacation days, not going to take it out of PTO days. Like, we will 100% like just cover you for it, because we want
Being sick.
you to be
and-
healthy and not spread it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like when he said that, it was like,
We're not gonna punish you for getting sick. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's punishment
like-
enough as being sick, but like, and thanking you for not spreading it.
yeah. But like, I mean, when you get sick, you usually still use PTO days in a business. And he was like,
Unfortunately.
we're not going to take it out of anything. Like, you guys,
good
we're
boss.
still going to pay you. Like, if you're home for 2 months, we're going to
Okay,
have a
yeah.
talk. But 2 weeks,
Yeah.
fucking, if you think you have it, stay home for 2 weeks. Don't come in.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
That's a good
We'll figure
boss.
it out.
It's a good boss, man.
And it was like, all right, kudos to you. You're a good guy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, not that I didn't think he was a good guy before that, just to be clear.
Yeah. just to be clear.
just to be clear. But when he said that, it was like,
Okay. Cool, man.
my
Cool.
respect for you just went up
That
even
much
more.
Yeah.
So,
Good, man. Good. But with that, I don't think I got anything else there, man. I think I'm bone dry on the news. But what's up?
yeah, I don't think I have anything else either.
All I have is stay home if you're sick, wash your hands, don't cough on people.
It wasn't until this I realized how much I touch my face.
Right. It's just like, I'm out. Fuck. Like,
And I think part of it is like because I can't touch my face, I feel itchier on my face. I'm like,
use your shoulder.
yeah, but sometimes it's like
You can't. Use like use the back of your hand. Like,
here.
fuck. Yep.
or it's like right in the eyeball, and you're like,
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I get it. But I don't know. I just hope everybody stays safe and hopefully this blows over soon. And
Yes.
things go back to normal.
hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed.
But
Fingers crossed.
you
With
wanna call it
that,
here, if we don't
let's
have
call it.
anything else.
no, man, that's gonna do it for Roll 88, I think. So you guys be safe and have fun.
Bye.
Again, peace.